No way. That's a good roll. Go for a crit here, somewhere. Missing like 24 damage or something like that. And he's at 37, so... Barrett's attack is 33. I've never seen him roll a 37, so I mean, do I see? Oh, great guard swap in time, but decent attack rolls, so... Well, I mean, so I don't have to do that many, perhaps. Piece of scrimps there. You know, it's faster than my PB. PB gets a 924. Alright, this is one and done, so if I fuck this up, we're done. I do have the asterisk there, but really not feeling like doing another attempt after this, regardless. Not even legs 11. I mean, legs 11 on the minute, but not on the seconds. But that's fine. I'm still ahead of PB. PB gets 2251. Which is terrible. Especially for turbo. Even without turbo, that would be a bad time. Also, if we whiff Jesse skip or guard skip, we're probably done. Maybe not guard skip, but if we whiff Jesse skip, certainly. 552, slightly above average. .930, that's certainly above average. .930 pinball ascension. That's, yeah, that's certainly above average. Very good. Yo, Saucy, thank you, man. Pretty good segment so far. Let's not fuck this up. Come on. I don't think this is going to be a 2x. It's not, but it's a gold. Alright. That's a real gold. That's an actual, real, authentic Western gold. There's no way that's a fake gold, because, like, that's, you know, that's 9/10 of a second. That is an actual gold. Insane. Can't wait to add it to my global summon best later on. Let's go. Now, we didn't use a Braver, a Guard Scorpion. But I really want to push for a 35-3X here. I'm sure I could maybe grab the Hyper and still get like a 35-3X, but I'd have to like not put the Hyper on. I'd have to like put the Hyper on later on, if that makes sense. Which I'd probably just forget to do. So I'll probably, yeah, I think I'll just forego any of that. Try and push for a 35-3X here. And then... And then just put Cover and Cloud for Shinra to try and make up the limits. Oh, come on. Whatever, it's cosmetic, as long as he doesn't keep up with me. He's already failed twice, so... It's cosmetic, whatever, who cares. The timer always ticks down at the same rate, even if there's lag on the screen. So it's always just cosmetic. Nice. 559 dressing room revisit. Which means we can get a 35-3X here. As long as I just go, like, you know, take the path straight to apps, don't grab any hyper, don't do any menu. But worst case scenario, it will end up being a 35-4X if we get an extra wave. $8.58 desk corner. Yeehaw! I've had better than that. I think I've had like an 8.57. Or maybe even an 8.56, but 8.58's quality. That is cooking. Fuck me, a 10:01, maybe even a 10-minute flat. Dialogue options. That grammatically makes no sense. I do acknowledge that. Finished up those dialogue options with the timer, or at least the imaginary segment timer, being either a 10:01 or a 10-minute flat. I mean, I could grab the hyper and then just put it on later, but I think at that point I'm better off just putting cover on Cloud, like honestly. Yeah, fuck it. An okay start. Okay, we're in there. We're cooking. Please give me the 3x. Go on, get me out. Should be 28 kill, 28 high kill. Yeah, that should be a 3x. Come on. Barely. We're on bronze pace. Let's go. sloppy gameplay so far for me in this split. The attack buffer is good, but I mean... It's more of a game sense thing than execution, and also you're not guaranteed to get fully off of it. It's more luck than anything. I mean, you have to have the presence of mind to decide to go for it, but still, it's just not like... It's not rocket science. Yeah, I might get punished for being greedy, trying to, like, force the 3x. We got the 3x, but, like, we might suffer on Bravers. That was like a 253 Green Graveyard exit. Green Graveyard exit, yeah, that's like average. But I mean, Cloud's filled up some of his limits, so that's helpful. Cloud getting targeted a couple of times definitely helps with defense. We're low on Bravers at the moment. I mean, granted, if I put the Hyper on him and that same thing happens, then he'd have like the limit ready. But I mean, you can have the limit ready for Reno and he just pyramids Cloud anyway. Those who fight further. Wow, that's the farthest I've made it up there in fucking weeks. I mean, it's not too important, because, yeah, we need to force the encounter at the end of Broken Road. With me not taking the steps into this, because we're that far ahead. Okay, that attack's helpful. So it's not actually that important, but it definitely feels good to, like, get that far up. Makes me feel like those two alongside the train graveyard didn't really matter that much. He doesn't quite have the limit ready, but that's good. Because Cloud isn't hypered here, his dexterity stat is higher, so we can lead the fight with an attack if we need to. And then potentially buffer into the limit after the fact. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. I think that attack isn't... Yeah, that attack's gonna be for nothing. I mean, the attack's, like, fast. Like, the attack is a fast action, but... Still might be unnecessary time loss. If it doesn't end up doing anything, which is likely, it's likely that it won't end up impacting anything because we don't have a... we can't use a limit. I don't know why I put that through. Okay, never mind. It's irrelevant, I guess. Still on Vaughn's face. 413X is solid. Solid. Yeah, I think it's very likely that attack didn't do anything. It's like, you know, it's probably like half a second, maybe like 3/4 of a second, but still. bronze pace, and we're only a second behind best pace. And my best pace in this splits file was the same best pace as in my old splits file. So it is just like best pace for like 1 second of best pace. What that also means is we can't take stairs. Well, it's a good thing we're so far ahead, isn't it? I didn't see a glow at the end, but I tried to take note of that. Okay, so I've checked, and even if there was a glow at the end, which I didn't see, it's still the same result, leaving at 3:30. The save crystal is still group 3 plus 211, even if there was a glow at the end, I didn't check. So that's reassuring. Come on, please, 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 please. Come on. Okay, we've made it, I think. I believe. As long as I didn't waste a whole cycle, which I hadn't bonked for that long, so I don't believe that to be the case. I also felt like I had to wait slightly less than I normally do at the top, so... So, it's probably a cosmetic mistake, which makes no difference. Okay, we missed out on Stone Minute, but that's fine. It was still a 17.5-second manipulation, which is very fast. Even without Stone Minute, even without Stone Minute, that is very good. Alright, well, I made the same mistake that RJ made in this PB. We're doing RJ 80% today, lads. RJ 80%. He got like his best ever grunts, and then he got caught. The same thing just happened to me. Yeah, it seems like that's lost as like 80 seconds. Which is manageable, but that sucks. I mean, yeah, people can get 637 from stairs, then there's no reason I can't PB with that mistake. And yeah, RJ's a better runner than me, and like he literally made the same mistake in his no source PB, so. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself about it. And also, yeah, like it's been a few days since I last played. Had to make arrangements, had like go to work, did some 9 yesterday. It is shitty, like I've never had a 5922 before. But it's fun. There's a reason I don't run Metal Gear Solid games to have game over if protected. I'm not a stealthy mofo. Yeah, I run a stealth game, but that stealth game isn't game over if protected. And also, yeah, because we took elevator and we were successful with the elevator minute, like no extra encounters, we can afford the downfall of having 4 less grenades. Like, we can afford that concession. Tifa has good HP, but she is hyper, but whatever. Dies, she dies. Don't really care. This is going to be a brown split on this splits file though, because I haven't made that mistake yet on this splits file, but that's fine. We bowl. And also, yeah, like, world record paces, like, or world record runners, they get like 58s. Granted, they are on a different step route that has that encounter skip and broken road, but I mean, I could be going for the encounter skip in Train Graveyard. I could be taking 6 steps and setting myself up for that skip, but I don't go for it. So, like, yeah. That's not really... Yeah. As much as I could sit here and, like, pay myself and be like, well, yeah, like, world record runners get 58s, but it's a different step route. At the same time, like, if they've got an encounter skip and broken road, and I don't even go for the encounter skip and Train Graveyard that I could be going for. Which, on average, would mean that if I got that on a pace like this, I'd probably have like a 5902. Wouldn't quite be a 58, but like, yeah, I'm sure it's been done. Absolutely sure it's been done. Only a 43-second time loss compared to taking stairs and having to force the encounter. Because obviously, yeah, that segment's typically longer on stairs because you have to force the encounter in sport. Well, you have to run around for a little bit. So, yeah, we still only lost like 43 seconds to a stairs sample segment. Still a little bit worried the Cloud might be level 12 for J-Buff, but I doubt that's going to be the case. Highly doubt that's going to be the case. Somewhere worse is going to be like a 655, but that's fine. Who cares? Oh, I just saw your message. Yes, not going too bad. That entering Shinra split was my fastest split ever, but we got caught by guards. Unfortunately. That's fine then. RJ made the same mistake in his PB, and like... RJ's like a better runner than me, I'd say. RJ did destroy him. We're doing RJ% today. Getting your best ever entering... Oh, sorry, your best ever mighty grunt split, and then you just get caught by guards. But yeah, because we were successful with the elevator minute, we had enough grenades to concede the down, like, yeah, concede the grenades that we had to use to finish the fight. Please target Barrett. Okay, well, you targeted Barrett, but... What a cheeky cocker. Yeah, sure, I'll target Barrett. Maybe got a bad limit in, but I don't think it would have saved time. Okay, never mind. We saved it from taking another turn. Hopefully. It's not going to do that. Should really be in like a very low 129 mobile coming up. And maybe a 128 would be a lot easier, but it's whatever. I don't go for 0 minute anyway, so... Oh, fuck, I could have put that through. Rare count was 3. It could have been close to 4, but I didn't put the rare through. Okay, I'll do the menu now, because make sure poison's on, you know. It's not gonna be a solid by mobile. The fastest split is like a 620, and it would probably be like a 615 if I didn't do the menu. It still wouldn't be a sub 130. Still wouldn't be a sub 130, so yeah, just do the menu. Fucking make sure we have poison on for everything, so we've got 12 and later on MK. I'm looking at another runner. I mean, this runner goes for 0 to ranch, but that's like 20 second time save on average. they get like a, in their second fastest run, a 6:38, they get a 1:30, 1:30 level. It looks like it'll be 30 something like that, so definitely still 6:37 level. But yeah, there is the fact that I don't go for zero range. Supposed to be doing the thing. Yeah, this will be enough. There's clouds. Clouds. Wait, no, yeah, I backroad him. Never mind. Be enough. Be enough. Yeah, because he's backroad now, the back deck bomb will give him 40 damage rather than 20. So we have to allow Baron to get hit more here, so that Cloud's more likely to go on the most HP. Whereas if we keep the front road and back road later, it takes more damage from the bomb, because the bomb classes of a back attack, physical attack. That makes sense. Please target Cloud instead of Barret. They're both joined. Both joined at the moment. Okay, good. Okay, Tifa's looking pretty rough. So is Cloud kind of. There's our Port Braver. If this high rolls, I don't power Keeper. It's bad. Rage. 8 HP in the room. Yeah, we're gonna be. That's a really good time for getting caught by guards. Okay, so that's gonna be like 109. Never any doubt you wasn't anxious. Hell yeah. 109. Okay, I maybe could have went off of the life supply IDT there to save like 18 seconds. But it was a harder minute with like some down and some left, rather than just 2 lefts and a menu. It still would have been faster, but it would have been like more difficult to pull off. And also, yeah, like I'm not at the point where I need to rely on life supply IDT. But that's more like a world record thing. Like at my level, I don't really want to risk having to. Yeah, I don't want a chance having to like go off the life supply IDT if I can help it. I'd rather just play it safe. Even if it means waiting an extra 18 seconds. I think about mostly just comes down to those last inputs I did pretty slow. $16 or $19. Budge preempt, actually. Please tell me that was okay, it was. I think that might have been cover and not trick lower. But they're slow. Okay, Cloud still doesn't have his limit, but I didn't change the A to B to wait here anyway, so there's no point in going in the menu just to change the A to B wait on the off chance that it will cause Cloud to get limit. It's not worth doing. That hasn't fucked that up. Oh, that was pretty bad. If I'm careful here, I'll be right there. Okay, please don't tell me that I fucked it up. I think I was a bit too far to the left on that branch bump as well. Fuck you! Oh, man. I was even, like, really careful with the movement. It's like the least possible movement you could do. We weren't even close. Stuck right in the middle. Yeah, that's fuck all I can do about that. Maybe if I hit an earlier OGT, then the Zolan can be different. But I mean, you know, Zolan isn't the reason we got stuck in the mountain. The reason we got stuck in the mountain is just because we got unlucky. Okay, I'm gonna mark that 3307 Chocobo IGT as silver, because that was pretty fast, wasn't it? Like, I've had faster, but that was pretty fast. I'll mark it as, like, silver. It's kind of hard to see, actually. Not sure. I filled this one specifically with white background. I think for now, I'll mark all of the Burge preempts as a white background. Yeah, I can always change it later. Yeah, that was a pretty fast trick though, wasn't it? Like, yeah, like I said, I've had faster, but definitely on the faster end, so... Not that 5307. That's silver. I mean... Oh, but you went for that IDT and you got stuck in the mountain. It's not how it works. But even if you hit the same IDTs each time, you're still... As a human, you're still going to be at a different point in the RNG array. If that makes sense. Because the RNG array isn't flowing during menus, and you're always going to, like, enter your menus at slightly different points. And you could also, like, accidentally hesitate and open the menu like a little bit later and shit like that. Or even open the menu while you're not moving. Which, you know, with the encounter skips we go for, not applicable to this run, but in a run where I do go get some menus in for that encounter skip, I have to sample, like... Yeah, like, the 3 heads, or even 4 head thing would be like, oh, well, you hit an 07 this time, you got caught stuck in the mountain, so maybe you don't want to go for that manip again, but that's not how it works. Like, it's all, like, frame-based, and, like, the RNG frames don't really advance during menus. Yeah, it is what it is. It was a good run. It was a good run. It should have been an insane run, really, but even with that major mistake I made, it was still good. Definitely, like, to have been like a 637 or 36 if we game played bowl and I didn't make any like more major mistakes later on. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. That's how she goes. I did get an actual gold during that though. Let me check. See my splits and layout quickly. Let's see. Put this here so you can put this into this global some of the best comparison. There's a gold in this splits file enter in Shinra, but I'm pretty sure I've had faster than that. Let's see. That doesn't need to change. Nor does that. Or that. Yeah, I've golded that, but I've had seconds faster before. Yeah, cool. We finally have a gold to add to the fucking meme comparison. Yeah, I think I might stop going for that guard strat where you enter the screen like a little bit earlier. Like, it basically saves no time. Like, it's just unnecessary. I mean, yeah, you are more likely to accidentally run too far to the right with the other one, but I still think it's safer. Definitely, like, less risky. There is absolutely no need to go for the fucking earlier entrance to the guard section. I'm thinking about it, probably does save a little bit, but it's nothing. Like, the chance of that making the difference between you hitting an IGT or not is so minimal. Like, if that happened, I may as well go out and buy a fucking lottery ticket. I don't know. And also, yeah, you're never going to have the same escape RNG in the mines after hitting the same exact IGT. It's always going to be slightly different. Yeah. It's alright, we can still head home with the heads held high. I have to add all these bolts back. Some of us went down 1 second, which makes sense, considering it was like a 1 second goal. That's fine. If I add all these back, my balance is 638. Stick this 1307 in. Just to do. Yeah, cool. We actually had a real gold. I mean, only about a second, but... First real gold I've had in like over half a year. And it was without Sonics, which, to be fair, that segment I don't think is impacted by using Sonic discs at all. Leaving the elevator reactor, like that screen, loads in faster, but I think on the way up it doesn't. I don't think Sonic discs have any bearing on the wall market split. I don't know why I copied all of the splits files for that comparison. There's only one, because it's not like I'm adding this into my like PB like split column. I'm literally just getting one of them and then copying and pasting it into the fucking. Yeah, I pasted all of these for no fucking reason. It's fine. Actually, no. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does change the rest of the things in comparison. Only for like a second. Alright, cool. Enough fixating over trivial shit, I guess. Actually, It's a weird thing on this chocobo thing in this sheet. 360200 below the 135 column. What's that? Up arrow. What the heck is this? Eight? Yeah, let's do that. What the heck? I'm not gonna get rid of it in case someone needs it. What the heck does this mean? Okay, yeah. No, I'm done fixing. Yeah, I'm done fixating over trivial shit now. Alright, I'm gonna test something. Where's my retro architect inputs? Hello? Interesting. Fuck. What IDT was it? 645. 85, whatever the fuck it was. Did I stream that to YouTube? Let me check. Had to have been a board that was like over 7 hours long, some shit like that. There's no YouTube board there that fits that description. Alright, probably should be looking to poke the RDT later. Like afterward, after I've confirmed that what I'm planning to do will actually be worth my time at all. First off, let me check when that was. Date modified, 79k fresh splits, no, not on 79k, that's just what's called. So that's 645.25, that was the first of last month. No, sorry, it was the 11th of last month. Okay, no, I should still have that board. Yeah, looks like I do. Looks like I do. Watch. What was the IDT at the point when I saved? I do still think my split layout looked better a month ago, but like, I think, yeah, people generally like to see the split names more clearer. Like, I don't know. From a design perspective, I think my old layout does look better, but when people pop into speedrun streams, they want to see all the split times and paces are like immediately, without having to like squint. I do kind of miss my old layout though, but. Let's see, 422. IDT was 342.16 at the moment when I picked no to save. Yeah, you'd think me making sure the IDT is adequate would not be an important thing, but it's FF7 and it's literally like a manip. Or traversing to the ice in. There's a manip which is immediately relevant. So yeah, literally the first split of this two, there is an immediately relevant manip. So the IUT is immediately relevant, so yeah, it is something I should poke. And also, yeah, I want to make sure the IDT is actually within range of the sheet. When I was poking the IDT in FF9 yesterday, that was irrelevant, that was unnecessary. But in FF7 it actually is relevant. The last IDT minute we do is to Icicle in. So anything after that it wouldn't be, but yeah. What's it? 342.16. I was gonna fast forward to it. Fuck it. I mean, obviously there's the disc swap aspect, but I mean, you gotta wait for the game to load in anyway, so whatever. You can get it close enough. .216, yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do need to make a save here, because I need to test if we can get a magic breath from Form 0. Me rewinding here is irrelevant because we're going to be doing the hard reset. But... I drag OBS halfway in and put this on the right. Okay, yeah, I can look at my chat now. So that's like what? 10.5? 10? Let's say 10. Let's try 10. I mean, it's safe state, so if we underwalk, then it's whatever. Yeah, I'll show time. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I had my best pace earlier, so I've got on a best pace, a specific split time. And we've got a gold, so... Yeah, I'm just testing to see if I can just, like, load a save at the start of this too and still get, like, magic breath and shit like that. I'm not going to test for pincers after the fact. I'm literally just going to check to see if we get a magic breath at some point. Oh, we get quad bound fancy. That's cool. Shoulder buttons on one. Cool. Run it now. $342.16. Okay. Let's check to see if I get another one here. Okay, so that's 342.16. That was a 1 ink. Let's see. Snow. Is there a 342.16? There's not. I mean... Wait, what loads have we got? Boards, no seek. I mean, yeah, the IDT's frozen, so... I don't know, maybe it's 342.15 you'd be aiming for? Yeah, I mean, we found a 1 ink, so I need to look into it. I can't just be like, ah, that's not what I'm here for. Like, 342.16, that could help a sizable amount of people. It's probably going to be like 342.15, because obviously the IDT's frozen right now. Yeah, let's poke this down by like, I don't know, 25. 286. Okay, yeah, let's try... I think this specific one might be like very like movement specific. It might just mean like you might have to move exactly the way that I did, but I'm still gonna look into it because 42.16. That's like a there's a 16-second gap between 42.07 and 42.23, and the 23 one is the delay with 3 menus, which is yucky. So, and like, it's a hold 0 between a hold 3 and a delay 3. So, it might be movement specific, but that's a 16-second window that could be filled in. It's probably more likely it'll be like 342.15 rather than 16, because they're frozen IDT aspect, but... what are we doing? Mate, what are you doing? think this is the correct position. It might be too far up, actually. This might be a little bit too far up. I think this is adequate. Yeah, you might have to menu in a very specific spot as well. Okay, that was earlier. But I mean, it is a different IDT this time around. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. That apparently. Okay. Yeah, like I said, these load time settings, well, they are the closest to PS2, but there is still a difference. So, I'm gonna have to test this on, like, official hardware when I can make time to do so. So I'll take note of that for now. 342.15. Okay. Put this in my chat for later. Hope I can get to it within like the next 5 days. 342.15 IDT to ice cream. Burn cancel, actually. Check on PS2. Might be worth testing it on PSX Fin as well, because PSX, for world map manips, PSX Fin is like very similar to like PS2 with Sonic discs. Yeah, I'll put this so I can see it on my board later on. But yeah, I don't even know why I was reversing across the world map, because, well, there's no needs. All I had to do was exit the, you know. All I had to do was, you know, exit onto the world map and then poke the barriers and then load another save state, if that makes sense. By 6. $342.16. Well, tell you the truth, I think what I just said is it's absolutely bullshit. I mean, okay, to get a 342.16 exiting out onto the Snowfield world map section, your pace would have to be fucking insane. Like, it would have to be a fucking insane run. It'd have to be a crazy run, actually. Like, maybe not world record level, it would have to be pretty fucking good. And I think at that level you're going for like 0 ink. Yeah, you're going for like 0 inks to us go in. So the chance of you hitting this IDT that I've found is very, very, very slim. Incredibly slim. But, whatever. I'll try and check it later. If I can remember. But yeah, that's not what we're here for. Let's see. Free step ID offset, step fraction 4 ID, danger. Let's load up another state. Okay, this one is, no, I need to find another one. Which means Bet Shark's gonna mess up, probably. No, I think I know what it is. What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh, I swore. Okay, well... What's this new casting again? Is it 5 minutes? 10 minutes. Okay, let's start a timer. Close. Exit. Reopen. Okay, yeah. Let's start a timer. 10 minutes. Can't swear 10 minutes. Okay, I'm literally just here to check if we can get a magic breath or not. Oh, that was sloppy. Oh. That was kind of sloppy, but... I on the walks? I must have on the walks. Okay. I swore again. Okay. Yeah, we just on the walk down there. Just walk to this. We can just hold it upright the whole time there. Good to know. Surprised. I was a bit sloppy with that. I can't pick up. Go? What the fuck is this? It's just not letting me buffer the input. That's certainly an overall. Sloppy. Steps aren't live while the bowler's moving. Wasted some movement there. Okay, back attack still low, but it's a still low. Still there's a still low. Check if there's any more in case he jumps on me. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Don't take my square inputs. I don't want to do any square inputs anyway, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah. Let's see. Works here. Wait, no, that's not. Why is that set to cross? Hello? Dumb shit. Right, save game remap file. But this ain't gonna be still though, because it's outside. But... just gonna see a bit where I'm walking. Okay, there's a Marlboro here, so I have to bring ribbon early. That's it. Should have a state after icicles. I don't. Obviously can't notice any. I'd have to go through all my states. Arrange my name. Save state. Metro save state annotation. Control F. Yeah, I don't know where. I probably do have a state somewhere, but whatever, we'll just go through the fights. Who cares? I think I'm gonna start, like, just every time I go into the icicle fight, I'm gonna press select, just so I make sure I'm not targeting the wrong fucking thing. Oh, there we go again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, we get this after. Oh yeah, of course, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like get the magic red. I just checked the steps. Okay, see what's going on here. That move right there is exactly what I'm checking. Very nice. Well, yeah, we need a silver in time for icicles, and I haven't come across another silver yet. So, yeah, that's the only silver we get. We load up the save. You just have to take it. Kind of pointless to check. I mean, I want to check anyway in case I feel like saving movement with 3 steps. Like sometimes, very rarely, 3 steps can make a difference. I'm gonna check to see if you can skip the 3 here and get into another one. What if I somehow will save movement here? Let's put this step ID back like 2. Somehow still run. Yeah, somehow save movement. You just get to what are 2 penguins. Or if you take the 3 steps and still make up enough movement to make it to the cave. What? 2, 3. Make up movement somehow. Just do worms. Well, if you forego those steps. Don't get into encounter. You don't get it. You don't get into an encounter. If we forego the 3 steps, somehow make up movement, and then skip the 15 after that. Okay, just don't work square bottom, I guess. It worked, it just... get into the cave, and you forego these 15. Yeah, okay. It's one silver, however you slice it, pretty much. And it's a back attack. And you also have to have equip on for this section because you get a Marlboro. That's fine though, whatever. Yeah, there's so many like different combinations and layers to think of. I mean, there's probably stuff I'm just not even big brain enough to even think of, like possible combinations, but those are the forks and the flowcharts that I thought of, and there's one silver and it's a back attack. You load up the save from a hard boot. It's a silver, so you can still do it. It's still worth doing the segmented practice in that regard, but there's only one of them. It's a back attack, and you have to have a ribbon on here because you get a Marlboro. I mean, yeah, whatever. What do I do? Okay, yeah. Another instance of life's work. Open layout, DOS layout, please load. Okay, loaded, good. We have the RDT. Okay. Turn this into a subsplits layout real quick, so I can easily compare this 2/3 times between PB and latest run. Splits removed, subsplits as subsplits, list subsplits, edit. Dash snowboarding, dash icicles, dash schizo, dash everything else. Dash it all. Okay, so. Final showdown, parentheses, curly brackets. 304.57 in my latest run. And then PB it's a 30026. Which is 4 minutes and 31 seconds faster. What did I get in my 642? My 642 had an insane disc 2/3. See, online PB. Oh, 30108. Oh! I was under the impression my disc 2 and 3 and like my second fastest run was like slower, but no. In my PB, that probably is the fastest disc 2/3 I've had, like 30026, if you include like the post-J life cutscene. Yeah, I had a sub-3 disc 2/3 in my PB, I guess. Or my second fastest run. 30026 to 457, that's 431. So we can probably, yeah, we can save up to 430-ish compared to my latest run. Plus air rounds. Yeah, we could get a Gygus or a Pincer, but I'm not going to check that far ahead. I don't care enough. If it happens, it happens, and I can play something else. Check the Stilver, and that's the important thing. Right, okay. Copy the segment time of snowboarding. Clear the other splits. At the moment, the segment time is 50 wrong, but we paste it back in. My summer best is 301.33 on my new splits file for dis2/3, which is over a minute slower than my PB's dis2/3, but whatever. D2/3. D2 and 3. Okay. Where's my last one? It's split note, not loading in. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What was it? 342.16. Yeah. Edit. IDT. 342.16. Well, we'll use a minus 0.6 offset. I mean, I know the only IDT we're using is going to be literally at the start. But I'm still just going to go by that. I'm going to go instead of 342.16, 342.15.4. It's not really going to matter. Oh, you have to do it in... Okay, right, so 3 times 60, 180, that's 222. 222 times 60 plus 15. 133.5.4. Which, in terms of the integers there, that is 1 second below what my cheat engine is poked to. Or was poked to, so, okay. Cool, alright. However, I've done all this just to test if we can do it from a boot, but I'm going to see how it goes with this, oh, I don't. Rewind back to when I made the save. CIT 13336. Yeah, we got a cushion of time to do this in. Please. What? Yeah, I have tested how it goes from a hard boot, but we're gonna go off the forms that I had from the attempt that got mountain locked. We're just gonna see how the forms are like there, but at least that means if don't get still, we have a cushion to go back. It's all good. Did I leave turbo running here? What is this? She was gonna kill him, or kill her, but can't afford to be that lax about it. Gotta make sure I Good night, input the split. Hello, memory card manager. Gods. And we got 5, it's looking like. So we got 5. And we got 5 it is. Save the... File 01 5_12 IUT. Leave this F9 save. Save this to slot 2. Stale reference manipulation. D2.mcd. Eject. I need to switch it to the memory card friend. Oh, it's memory card 5, never mind. I need to go to the bathroom, but yeah. Bit of analog wine at the moment, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. let's go. Probably a bad idea, me being inactive, considering I don't know what these formations are like. But whatever. Yeah, we messed up. Bear in mind, the pace I'm about to have here is fake, because the split time assumes like the post J life cutscene and F&B. So we're looking at having a delta gain, well, a net delta gain beyond the first split. That's how we'll know how well we're doing. If the delta's lower than what the delta was coming out of this split, then we know we're doing bad. Because this already had 2 encounters on the way to high school. So... 65 still? Yeah. don't think we're gonna make it into the cave. But we're off forms, so we're not on the same formations that you'd get in a run, so we can just skip the 15.5 if that's the case, and see if we can just encounter. Or allow an encounter to happen. Okay, definitely no. Definitely not making it into the cave now, that's... Yeah, I think we would have made it in anyway. Maybe. Okay, this is bad, potentially. See what happens. It's going to be well above 31 by the time I climb up here, so it'll be fine. 31 is like... I mean, you can get away with 30, but like 31's kind of the limit. Like, what you really want to push. I do have something to do with not recommending these bands. Or if you didn't like the weapons, some sort of backup in that regard. Gold's kind of fake because we didn't have craft. I guess it's not fake. I guess you can. I think that's enough. Because, yeah, it's on to the next set of steps. Just count something like that. That was more like 8, but whatever. I think we could have 10'd here. 1, 2. Yeah, we could have 10'd. Still wrong? Question mark? So we go. I'll just do Snowfield without music, fuck it, who cares? Duh.